Body bags were horror lies.
Hello and welcome to Body Bags. My name is James and I'm your Sunday night reviewer, and this evening I'll be bringing you a review of a little indie treat from the land of Finland where I reside. So this is about a 20-minute short from Arturi Rostan. Apologies for butchering the name. So I'm looking at a film called The Defiler. So we follow Greta, who is the Defiler. So it's set in a world that's pretty kind of shitty. I think it's set slightly in the future, like neon future sort of thing, and it's pretty shitty, crap place. So there's nothing good basically. And our character Greta, she's actually in prison, and she's told some information that there's it's basically her girlfriend, the last pure thing to her, has been kidnapped. So she makes it her task to escape from prison and find her. Straight away we get some good gore, like the prison guard has his throat ripped out, which is pretty cool going. And then we basically, well, Greta works her way up this kind of underground, scummy villain world. So she starts at like the street level drug pusher sort of thing in this toilet, and there's this guy and this prostitute going at it, and she's trying to get information out of them and threatening the prostitute, gets information, they have a nice throat slit, and the whole time everything about this is just grimy, and like even the script is because this is all in Finnish but it has subtitles. It's a pretty amusing script. Anyway, she dispatches the prostitute and she has her name so she can kind of work up to the next bit, which is in the club where you get these kind of a higher class kind of dealers in here, and she follows one to a toilet. Just as she gets there, there's another patron of the club who's just been throwing up into the sink. So she gets her drug dealer and she sticks his head in the sink and is like basically drowning on this vomit, which is gross. Again, trying to get the information, manages to get it, bullet into the head, blood, guts go everywhere. Special effects on this are actually really good. And then she gets kind of up to the next level, so kind of like your small area boss, I guess, and he's having some fellatio from this rather weird kind of gimpy sort of guy. Not in rubber, but he's just, yeah, it's just kind of a odd setup. It really is. And so she shoots the guy that's giving this boss a blowjob, and then gets the information out of him, and then she basically gets to the kingpin by the name of Egg. So that's how it translates. It's I think it's saying Muna, so it translates to egg, but like egg, chicken egg that you eat is kanamuna. Muna is like a slang word for dick, kind of. So it's just Muna, but it comes up as egg. So I don't know if his nickname is Egg or Dick. But basically he has the kind of a last bit information of where she is. He's kind of like a Jabba the Hutt kind of guy. He's quite a big guy, and how he talks, got this deep voice, and it's like, it just reminded me of Jabba the Hutt straight away. But he said like he's going to help her out, sends one of his mercenaries with her, and of course it kind of the mercenary's not going to help her. He's trying to kill her. So again, from the we go back a bit from the boss. She stole his DeLorean. Yeah, she's driving a DeLorean, which is pretty cool. But anyway, she dispatches this kind of a henchman, I think we'll go with. She dispatches his henchman, breaks his leg, gets information, drives over his head. Again, all nice effects. And so he actually finds out it's actually Egg, or Dick, is the one that has her girlfriend, and he actually, for the purity of her soul or whatever it is, that he's into, like, he's trying to summon a demon, like the power of this demon that he gets through her, and he kind of manages to do that. Yeah, at one point he's wearing this face, it's kind of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's got some additional ears around it. He looks really cool actually. And then he gets the power of these like demons, and like so does the girlfriend. She's like the conduit, so he gets the power through her, and it's pretty cool way that how he's dispatched, and all the henchmen are dispatched when Greta gets there and just basically kicks ass. And then gets to her girlfriend right at the end, and that's our film. Like I said, it's a short film, it's like 20 minutes, but it's very Astron 6. Yeah, like all this kind of neo, kind of 80s synth, bright lights, kind of hyper punk kills and stuff like that, loads of gore and stuff like that, gratuitous like sex and things like this, and it's just really, really fun. It's a lot of fun. Apparently it's only made with like 1,500 to 1,800 euro budget, and when you see that, it's pretty remarkable. It's like a 3-year project that this took. 3-week project, sorry. Yeah, 3 weeks of filming, and so like mainly non-actors, but I mean, you're not going to say that this is like Oscar worthy, but for what this film is, the acting is spot on. It's exactly what it needs to be. It's kind of that like grimy, dirty kind of fits in with the whole kind of narrative of the story. It's everything just fits really well, and I really like Greta. Apparently she's is or was a pro wrestler in Finland, and she's great in the part, and like everyone else, like like Egg or Dick, this guy's great, and it's just a fun ride. The whole thing, I highly recommend it. I don't think that this is easy to come across. I was actually lucky enough to get like a link through a buddy, my buddy Marco, who gave me a link that's from a director, and I was lucky enough to see this. I think there is a Blu-ray release, but I think it's very, very limited, which is a bit of a shame. I think people need to figure out how people can get to see this. But on the video that I saw, there's this small like write-up right at the end, like there's a little bio about it, and I thought this fit the film perfectly. So the Defiler is a neon-sploitation take of passion, mayhem, love, revenge, an ode to 80s action of Italian rip-offs and B-sleaze set in the cinematic splatter punk universe, and couldn't said it better myself. That's excellent. But that's my review. I highly hope, I really hope that this Arturi Rostan, again, apology for the butchering of the word, I really hope that he does some more stuff, but I really hope the Defiler manages to get more viewings, because this is a highly entertaining film, and like I said, I had a lot of fun watching this. And if you're into the whole like Astron 6 kind of movement, this is right up that street, and it takes place alongside that. A lot of fun. But anyway, that's the end of my review. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you. Bye bye.